Gotta keep it bright and seriously, don't do that. Like honestly, don't do. Stop. Oh my God, Jennifer Lopez is here. Jennifer Lopez is here, you guys. You just performed at the Super Bowl last weekend. Amazing.
What did you do last weekend, Mary Kay Place? Nothing, you lazy sack of I'm just kidding, you're a national treasure.
Whenever I say I'm from Delaware, there's always like a weird that.
Aubrey Plaza has never once tried to make an interview comfortable. She turned confusion into her entire personality, and somehow every single person she talks to walks away more entertained than they expected to be.
On behalf of Amy, I'd like to thank the devil and all the dark lords who
Don't do the devil stuff.
gave her this award,
Don't do the devil stuff.
allowed her to feast on the flesh of the innocent.
Thanks, everyone.
Asked how she approached filming an intimate scene, Aubrey Plaza's answer revealed exactly how much direction she actually received going in.
How do you approach that kind of scene? That's got to be a strange thing to shoot on camera.
How do I approach it mentally, or
Just
And I asked the director, what should I do? And she said, mash like it says in the script.
what a kind directorial note.
Well, yeah. And then,
Do it like it says in the script.
The film was called The To-Do List. That was not, however, the original title.
The movie The To-Do List, okay? That was not the original title of the film. Is that correct?
No, that is correct. The original title was The Hand.
Okay.
That's the movie I signed up for.
When she wrapped a film, Aubrey Plaza gave her castmates a very specific parting gift. Aziz Ansari was one of the people who received it.
Is this true that you gave them small vials with blood, hair, fingernails, and glitter?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's true.
Yep.
So my next question is... Feel free to...
Asked to explain her Twitter handle, Aubrey Plaza gave the shortest, most complete non-answer possible.
Your Twitter handle is Evil Hag. Why Evil Hag?
Because I like it. I don't know, because why? Sorry.
Why do I feel like you're my daughter and I'm like, we've got to talk about this report card. Whatever.
I like it. I'm Evil Hag because I thought hags were... I've had Evil Hag for a long time. It was like my personal account. I used to have a blog a long time ago called saltyseahags.blogspot.com where I would write like humor jokes and stuff from the point of view of a sea witch living in a cave.
Oh, okay.
And so I thought that was funny, and then I don't know why.
Asked casually what she was up to, Aubrey Plaza's answer escalated from unexplained bite marks to a song about death within about 30 seconds.
I keep finding these bites all over my body.
What?
Like that one, and I don't know where they're coming from. So
you actually do have a bite there.
I spend most of my days wondering where these... Is that a shot?
No, it's right there. It's right there. Look at that. That's a bite. Don't stop doing that. Stop it.
I also gave myself 2 hickeys on my arm.
How did you do that? How did you do?
I sucked on my arm.
Oh.
And I've been really hormonal lately, and I caught myself yesterday singing a song out loud that goes, kill, 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 die, die, die.
At 20 years old, Aubrey Plaza had a real stroke and ended up in the hospital. Every time the doctors asked her age, something in her brain gave a completely different answer.
When I was in the hospital, they kept asking me how old I was, and my much older boyfriend at the time was there with me kind of fielding these questions from the doctors. And every time they asked me how old I was, I would go, 16, which was the only number I could say, I don't know why. And he would go, she's not 16, she's 20. And they would go, how old are you?
Asked what she would do in a zombie apocalypse, Aubrey Plaza's plan required exactly one very specific skill from someone else in the room.
Deals with a lot of the downsides. What we say typically some of the benefits of a zombie boyfriend or girlfriend.
Never-ending thirst for sexual intercourse. Zombies just can't get enough.
I feel like that hasn't actually been covered in zombie movies very often.
Well, you've seen it here first. I just have to have someone that knows how to fly.
I'll take lessons. I would take it.
Okay.
I'll learn how to fly.
Okay.
You know, you can always count on me.
All right. Jesus.
What was that look about? I just offered to save your life by flying, and you did it. Looked away.
No,
I felt terrible now.
Marry me.
Sitting with Jay Leno, Aubrey Plaza casually mentioned owning a wizard. What that wizard actually did remained deliberately unclear.
I don't know if you're interested, but I have a wizard. I dropped the wand. Something really bad's gonna happen.
I think a small explosion.
I think it already is. But what is it?
No, what is the wizard? You see, you're drinking my water. That could be the bad.
Aubrey Plaza was officially named the most famous person from Delaware in an online poll. The runner-up was Joe Biden. The person she beat for third place is even more specific.
You were just named Delaware's most famous person. That means you beat Joe Biden.
I know. It was like an online vote. I don't know how.
I heard Dr. Heimlich of the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, Henry Heimlich. What's up? I beat you. Sorry.
How many lives have you... He saved millions of lives, and you still win. Constitution.
Yeah, whatever. We're number one in everything.
Aubrey Plaza revealed exactly where her mother kept a very specific, very old memento. She only found out by accident.
My mother has all my baby teeth in her underwear drawer.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
She kept all your baby teeth, and she's put them in her underwear drawer.
Yeah, she never told me that, but I found them there once. So now I know.
As a kid growing up in Delaware, Aubrey Plaza had a very specific way of scaring her school principal. It became a running bit between them.
I followed my principal home in a box.
Did you scare her or anything?
No, she knew it was me. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That must have made her feel safe.
Yeah, well, the next day she'd be like, hey, so you did that again. And I go, gotcha, Miss G, because I was like really popular.
Aubrey Plaza has publicly said she wants to play Catwoman. She's also extremely clear-eyed about her actual odds of getting the part.
And they might be casting the Catwoman. What do you do at Aubrey Plaza level?
I mean, I'm just not even going to try to get that part. There's just no way in hell they're going to cast me. They're going to get that out of here.
Let them know right now that you want to be...
When we come...
During a scene with Robert De Niro, Aubrey Plaza's director gave her an improvised note in the moment. What happened next created a misunderstanding that De Niro was not informed about until after the take was already ruined.
Dan would call me over and he'd be like, in the next take, Aubrey, why don't you suck on his nipples? Try that. And I'd be like, you want me to do Robert De Niro? And then he'd be like, yeah, suck on his nipples. And then I would go and I'd try to do it and I'd try to get in there and suck on his nipples. And he was like batting me away and I didn't know if it was like in character or not because you never know.
Right, yeah, well, sure.
Him. And then they cut the camera and then Dan called me back and he's like, Bob does not like his nipple area paid attention to. So don't do that. And I was like, great. Well, now he thinks that I wanted to do that. And
Aubrey Plaza got into a prank war with a castmate that escalated far past anything reasonable. Fish became the weapon of choice.
Us like stealing a bunch of cod from the catering line and we...
Fish? Just fish?
Yeah, fish. Cod. We went in his trailer when he wasn't there. We microwaved it over and over again a bunch of times. Yeah, it was disgusting. Yeah, and then we hid pieces of cod all over his trailer and in places where he couldn't find it. He could smell it, but he couldn't find it.
After that prank war ended, Aubrey Plaza's castmate showed up at her house completely unannounced with a very specific housewarming gift.
He painted a picture of a naked woman, and then he says it's me. He gave her Asian eyes, and then his feet. And then
The perfect woman.
He wrote me a letter.
Okay, we don't need to know the whole thing.
All right,
I mean,
forget it.
He made this painting for you.
He somehow got in touch with me because he's a fan of our show. He asked if he could bring over a housewarming gift for me. I've never met him before in my life. He showed up to my house in a white suit with no shoes on, barefoot, and gave me a painting on a piece of wood that's bigger than me, that is just a naked me, and then just gave it to me, and then he went outside and jumped in my pool, and then he left.
Asked why she loved a claustrophobic scene that most people would find terrifying, Aubrey Plaza's answer went somewhere significantly darker than the question intended, and it directly explains one of the boldest choices she ever made in an audition.
Honestly, I'm not claustrophobic. I like being in small confined spaces. I like the feeling of like being crushed, and if I had to choose a way to die, I usually say like I would be suffocated, because I feel like you get squeezed and then I think your body falls asleep and then you die peacefully.
On a dare from Amy Poehler, Aubrey Plaza wore sunglasses with a mustache attached to them on the red carpet and photobombed Katy Perry. Katy Perry was not thrilled. One other person handled it very differently.
I saw them taking a picture, and there was just it was a game time decision that I made, because I could tell that there was a sliver in between them, and I could just quickly pop my head up in front of them.
And then that happened.
I did it.
Was Katy Perry okay with this?
She was not psyched about it. I told her, I was like, Katy, I totally like photobombed your picture, and she was like, oh, why'd you do that? And I was like, I don't know. I just want you to like me. I just want you to like me.
Yeah.
And then I told Hillary, and she was like, I'm running for president. Don't tell anyone.
Aubrey Plaza's dog, Frankie, was found abandoned on a construction site in Beverly Hills. According to Aubrey, that is only part of the story.
My friend Justine, who's a crazy dog lover, texted me in the middle of the night and was like, oh my God, I figured out what breed Frankie is. She's a Dutch royal dog. She's a dog that was like bred for Dutch royalty in like the 18th century or so. Well, I'm convinced that there was a Dutch prince that was shopping on Rodeo Drive and accidentally just lost her. And then she went into a construction site and was hiding, and then they found her there. So she's actually belongs in a castle. She is a royal dog from the 18th century. She's a royal ghost dog.
Before her acting career took off, Aubrey Plaza worked as an event mascot in New York City. Her one job at a particular event was to get a photo with a specific future president.
My boss at the time said, the only thing you have to do tonight is to get a picture with Donald Trump. That's all I need you to do. Do it or you're fired. You know, I tried to get in there with him. He kept shooing me away, and he didn't want the picture, and I kept dancing over to him, trying to get the picture. And I finally just kind of put my creepy elf arm around him and just forced him in there and got that picture and, you know, tackled him to the ground in that moment.
Asked to show the last things on her phone for an interview, Aubrey Plaza's search history and most used emojis told the entire story on their own.
The last photo I took was me dressed up as a squirrel with a nut hanging in my mouth. And I will not explain this. This is the last thing on my phone. How to hide a body. That's in there. What am I doing? Emojis?
Look at emojis. Yours is the hand clap, followed by the mad sign.
And the finger.
Yeah, the
skull,
black middle finger,
basketball,
skull.
mushroom, and a fried egg.
Aubrey Plaza sat down with a group of self-proclaimed nuns to promote a movie. She left with a completely unrelated confession about her school days.
Why? Our position is if Jesus lived, he probably smoked.
Yeah. One time I hid a bunch of in my saxophone. I think my mom found it.
Aubrey Plaza's sister is a massive Jonas Brothers fan. When Joe Jonas personally offered to get them into a concert, Aubrey had a very specific plan for how to show up.
Well, my sister was very nervous to meet Joe, and I was like, if I act weird or deranged, then like she'll seem normal compared to me, and that maybe that'll give her a boost, you know? When someone's doing something weird like that, people just generally ignore you. They're afraid. The point is, I wore a cloak. I went to the Jonas Brothers concert. They were awesome. They got us right backstage, and we became part of their entourage. There's me.
That's you behind Joe?
That's me behind Joe and
okay.
David Copperfield.
Okay.
So David Copperfield.
I don't know why, but David Copperfield and I were part of the Jonas Brothers entourage for hours. All night long, we rolled around in Vegas in a SUV caravan. I've never seen anything like it.
And since then, have you spoken to him?
Nope.
Aubrey Plaza's slow, deliberate, unreadable energy has confused co-stars from the very first time they met her.
I met Aubrey when we made Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and there was like this Christmas party where we were supposed to like mix and mingle, and I was like, what is this girl's problem? Like, what is it with this girl? She's being so weird to me. And at the end of the night, she like grabbed my wrist and I was like, do you want to fight me? Like, what's going on? And she grabbed my wrist and she like pulled me like awkwardly close to her. And she was like, so are we best friends now or what? And I was like, oh, you're crazy. Oh, okay. Like, she doesn't have a problem with me. She's just out of her mind.